What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm real pissed off she died.
Who? Yeah, it is what it is. What's up, YouTube? Is that how we're introducing stuff? Yeah, I was filming the whole time. What's up, YouTube?
So you were filming while I was talking about
Jon Snow.
Snow's love dying?
Egret. She was hot.
Well,
right, guys?
In real life, I think.
She had a touch of the fire. Anyways, so I guess I'll introduce you to a new project that we bought. And I'm about to pull the tarp off it, but right now, what is it? You might be asking, what is it? Because that's what I asked when I first saw it on Facebook for $1,500, which is crazy. And it's a, let me reveal the badge. It's a BJ2020SA. BJ stands for Beijing Jeep. It's made by a company called Beijing Auto Works, and it is a Chinese military Jeep. It's pretty cool. It's got little Chinese characters everywhere. There's the front emblem. I'm gonna pull the tarp off this thing and give it a good
Hey, I think I broke the garage door.
all good. We'll figure it out. My wife just broke the garage door. Anyways, let me pull the tarp off and we'll introduce this thing a little better, show you what it looks like with the tarp off. All right, tarp off. This is what we got. It's a 1996. I know it doesn't look like a 96, but that's what it is. That's how they apparently designed it in like the 70s and never changed the body style, which is cool, whatever. It looks awesome. Beijing Jeep, like I said. BJ2020SA. Apparently SA is the longer wheelbase, which is crazy. The wheelbase is only like 93 inches. So I guess I had a shorter one. Two-door, which I'm not seeing a lot of pictures of two-door ones online, but there's not a lot of pictures online. There's a lot of four-door ones, but not a lot of two-door. So I don't know if that means it's rare. The door is very small. Hey, my drill's out here still. Actually, I left a couple tools out here. This is actually my first time seeing it in daylight, because I go to work when it's dark and I come home when it's dark. Got delivered like 5 days ago, but this is my first time seeing it in daylight. So, it's pretty badass. That's all I got to say about it. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I did start it on some ether. I had to hotwire it because it didn't come with a key. And it started up on some ether. It's got a clutch issue. The clutch pedal just doesn't do anything. So I don't know if it's got a seized up master cylinder or what, but it's going to be, I think, probably pretty impossible to find parts for it. So I might have to adapt some Jeep parts to fit because I have a lot of Jeep parts. It's got a cool little sitting area back here. It's supposed to carry 6 Chinese people in the back. So 2 regular Americans. And it's got these door uppers. These are the rear doors. So the whole soft top was falling apart. It wasn't necessarily in bad condition, but all the stitching had just come undone because it's not the best quality. But it's got a really good framework. So I think I'll probably be able to make my own soft top pretty easily for it, like a canvas style safari top with like roll up windows. And let's see, it is I believe it's a 4-speed with a 2.5 liter tiny little Chinese engine that I won't be able to find any parts for, but it looks pretty clean. So there is that. And like I said, it fired right up on some ether. The fuel pump went kick on, and I don't know how old that fuel is anyway, so I wouldn't want it to. So we're gonna have to drain the gas tank and put some new gas in it, hardwire the fuel pump, and see if we can get it running. but this is gonna be like a year from now. Right now we're about to just drag it around and park it and throw a tarp over it, because we're in the middle of Toyota and Land Rover projects. So this is just gonna have to wait. Anyway, that's it. That's the introduction to this bad boy. I just like looking at it. It looks really cool. Like it's so, you can see like it's got this barrel side action going down the side, like it's like the Land Rover does, and then it's got these flatty style fenders like an old Willys does. You know, it's kind of like it's like a Jeep, an FJ40, and a Land Rover all rolled into one, which I'm pretty sure is like that's a big Chinese thing, is like theft of intellectual property. They don't have any copyright laws and whatnot. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying I think that's a thing that Chinese people, corporations rather, do. I don't know if corporations are people in China. So yeah, it looks like they just stole a bunch of designs from all the other cool 4x4s out there and said, let's do it all. And it turned out pretty freaking cool, guys. So I'm really excited about owning it. But also, if I go broke in the future, I'm pretty sure I can make some money on it. So, because like I said, I got it for $1,500. And I don't know what it's worth because I can't find any other ones for sale. I found some that were titled as like, I found it like they were articles actually, about ads of these things for sale and how they were titled as like Ford Broncos. And those were one of them was like $9,000, but I want to say that was from like 10 years ago. And another one was $27,000. But it looked to be, a lot cooler. And I think it was actually sitting on like a Ford Bronco 2 frame or something. So, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might build it and sell it, because at some point, you know, you have too many cool things, you can't drive them all. So I don't want to be a collector of things that never see the road. Anyways, I guess that's it for now. We're going to move it. We're going to pull it with the Toyota to its new home for the next year or so, probably, I think is what the timeline's looking like. Hey, I was just talking shit about Chinese stealing stuff from everyone else, intellectual property wise, and I'm noticing too these totally look like Land Rover. I don't know that Land Rover didn't get them from somewhere else. I don't know where they started, but the tailgate latch is very, very much like Land Rover, and taillights. So they definitely were inspired at the very least by Land Rover.